Como de costumbre, navego en la lumbre, ganando billetes.
Yeah, let me drive. Let me go my way.
This is my way too.
Okay. Because I know you were about to say you could just go.
Yes,
Right?
I was.
That's what I thought. Marriage. That's marriage for you. Guys in the comments, please let me know if you can relate to that. There it is. There it is. Hi, how are you?
Come on in, how are
Long
you?
time no see.
Oh my gosh. Can I meet somebody here?
My wife.
Oh, how are you? Okay.
My future son.
How are you? Oh my gosh. How are you?
Good.
Just a little info on title. It shows that it's one bathroom, two baths, but actually it's two baths. This has been built years ago. I could not find permits for it, but it was done by their brother who's a contractor. So it's done according to the rules of construction, but it does not have any, I couldn't find any permits. So it has two bathrooms. It's a little bit over 1,000 square foot. This is the main living, sitting area, and then we can go in. This is the breakfast or whatever you want to make with it. Kitchen, laundry is in the kitchen. It's a decent size. And there's an outside door that you can go from there too as well. And then the house was built in 1922, so it's typical to the size of the. And then we have two bedrooms and another bath.
So it wouldn't be move-in ready right now, right?
I mean, as you can see, you need to do some work in it.
Yeah.
It does not have AC. Typical to your build.
So is it our security or our?
It definitely needs work.
How do we get to the back?
Come on.
Yeah.
If you want to renovate it, not the wall here, but about 6 feet the house next door goes up, so you can do that here too. Whatever is the line, you can do that. Yeah.
Oh,
Whatever
okay.
is the line, you can go. So you can make it bigger this side too. A lot of people want to close this area with plants and kind of use it to.
I'm surprised that they allowed the fence because Glendale is really big on fences.
I know,
They
I
don't
know.
allow fences.
It's been here for years.
All right. Okay. Good.
It's a lot of space. It's a big lot.
Okay. So we're able to come through here. We just need to.
No.
Sure. Is this just a shed?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Okay. You can either remove it.
It's
Yeah.
a shed.
Yeah, probably
Make
take it
more
out.
room. Yeah.
They've maintained whatever they need to. They haven't done an overall big construction or an upgrade. As you see, it is a fixer.
You need to make sure that you are driving in here so you can put your truck in there. Yeah. I mean, this is big enough to do the ADU.
I'd probably,
Yeah.
tear out the fence, to be honest.
Exactly. Exactly. The only thing is you can't touch that tree. Okay.
Okay. Has to stay?
It has to stay.
Can we trim it?
You can trim it. You can trim it. You have to get somebody that knows how to trim oak trees because they're protected species. You can. You just have to maintain it. Okay.
But we
you
could,
can do
trim
that.
this
Yeah,
up?
you can do that. Yeah.
Okay. Does this come with it?
What?
I said, does that come with it?
Well, you know what? You might be. If you just paint it, it might look cute.
Sand it and paint it?
You're entering a territory that even though it looks blue.
There's potential for.
Yeah, exactly. Like the numbers show it that in the future you can really, this is going to be, and I'll show it to you because I did the comparables. Go through it. This is the comparable.
Listen, where my dad lives at right now was 10 times worse than this. And
Really? Yes.
Yeah, and it came out way, really good.
Yeah.
So we can make stuff happen, but
You know what? I'm going to show you one.
yellow. Yeah.
Here, okay?
I told them I'm like in my HGTV.
This is just
All
the
right, bye.
beginning.
Yeah.
Okay? Like the little stepping stone.
Yeah.
And then after the stepping stone, then you keep going up.
Just getting the foot in the door.
Yes, you just need to get that foot in the door. Not that you're committed.
And that I qualify.
Pardon me?
And
Of
that I
course.
qualify. I know, like, I'm qualified for up to $850,
Right.
but doesn't mean we have to buy something for that
No, of
price.
course not.
And I was talking to my wife, we're honestly open to moving even an hour away, Lancaster, Palmdale, San Bernardino, whatever. Just somewhere. What we want is we want to also get it. This one needs a lot of work, you know. We also, you know, my baby's gonna be born in January, so I don't know, like to get a house that we have to renovate while she's you know just giving birth is gonna be.
Oh, you know what?
Tough.
Let's do the following. Why don't we tomorrow when your dad comes? In the meantime, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go around, see what's out there in the markets. Now I know where you guys are at.
Okay, sounds good.
So we'll see
okay,
you.
well, thank you. See
I know
you
you have
tomorrow.
to go back to work. Okay.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Again, your name again?
So my dad's house, when he first bought it, was similar. It was actually way worse condition. I think he ended up spending like $35,000 renovating everything. It ended up looking really, really nice. The only problem is, actually, no, my dad doesn't have central AC either. He's got the ACs on the wall. And like he has like one in each room, which that's doable too. Like I was telling her, I don't think buying a fixer-upper when you're about to give birth, like, we're not gonna have time or like even, we're not gonna be able to do construction while we have a newborn in the house. Like, so it makes no sense for us to really get it. You know. See? They had $1 million offers and they decided not to sell. They messed up because now they're definitely not gonna get $1 million for this. 100%, it's not gonna happen.
And she says she has one other offer.
But it was below asking price, you know. So you know people are not gonna pay over $850.
Especially if they come walk through.
Yeah.
There's a lemon tree next door that's sold.
I like the lot though. But honestly, we're better off. If whoever buys this is better off tearing the whole thing down. What's going on, guys? Back here in the office. As you can see, me and my wife are looking to purchase our first home. So we met with the realtor today and we went through this property. I saw it on the market and I saw it from the outside. I knew it was a little run down, but in Glendale, for the price that they're asking, which is $850,000, that's very cheap for where we live at. Most homes that are 2-bedroom, 2-bath go for like just over $1 million, like 1.1, 1.2. In that area. When I saw it for $850, I was like, that's a steal. But then went to go look at it, and now I understand why it's worth what it's worth. It has a lot of work that needs to be done. It's a good sized lot. There's a lot of potential there. It's just my only concern is it's not gonna be ideal for a newborn baby. I don't know if I've mentioned before, but my wife is pregnant and she's due in January, and I just don't think that it would be really feasible to have a newborn, you know, and us being newborn parents, you know, worrying about taking care of our baby as well as worrying about having to renovate everything. And my son's not going to be able to be in the house while we're doing all this construction and remodeling and stuff like that. So I'd much rather move an hour away, like to Lancaster, Palmdale, or even like, you know, Riverside, find a house for like literally half the price, and that's way nicer and move-in ready and might even have a pool, you know what I'm saying? So there's just some things that we have to think about, things that we have to look at, what makes most sense for us. The only thing about that is I'm gonna have to commute at least 2 hours every day. I get up early anyway, so it's not really a big deal for me. However, my main concern is that my wife and my kids are good, that they have a nice house that they can be comfortable in, and at the end of the day, I'm gone most of the day anyway. So when I go home, I wanna go home to something nice. I wanna go home to a place where I can forget about work and I can just be with my family. So even though I can get this property for their asking price, doesn't mean that I have to, and it doesn't mean that I should, you know what I'm saying? So this is literally the first house we look at, so we're gonna be looking at some more over the course of the next few months. Hopefully, ideally, we find something before my wife is due. Buying a home is a big commitment, and it requires, it's not very easy. It's not easy to buy a home nowadays, especially in LA. It's something that I've always wanted, something my wife has always wanted, and now that we're gonna start our family, like, we definitely wanna find a place where we can not worry about neighbors, dogs barking, people playing loud music downstairs, you know, just all these things that come when you live in an apartment. Like, you gotta deal with neighbors, their dogs, you know, playing loud music, all this stuff, and I'm sick of it, you know what I'm saying? I'm sick of it, my wife's sick of it, so we want to find a place that's good for us. And I definitely am not going to move out of California. This is not going to happen. My church is here. I feel called to be here, by God, and I'm not gonna move just because the money gets tight. Like at the end of the day, God always provides, and I don't worry about things like that, So that's where we're at right now. Hope you guys enjoyed that little tour. Hope you guys enjoyed me giving you some insight on what it's like to look and purchase your first home. I'm gonna take you guys through the process and kind of share that with you, as well as the day-to-day business stuff that I'm already sharing with you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.